them. We're just gonna buy them. I need them. I don't have any, and these are a reasonable price. I am Porchasi. Porchasi de Ritz. For you, for to come for a minute. I'm drooling. I'm drooling. Spook King of the Hill, too? Oh, my God. Somebody stop him! Also, my ectos are full. It's been a very long time since I've had full ectos. A very long time. You cannot be stopped. I think you can be stopped. It's just not going to be me that stops you. I think you can be. So I was up until 2 a.m. It's now 7:46. I was up until after 2 a.m. editing and gathering screenshots for the plethora of YouTube content that is coming. Okay, it's only like 4 videos, but that's still pretty good for me, considering my shit is... Fuck it, let's do this. Fuck it, let's do this. It's only like 4 videos, but that's good for me, because I don't really have like a good, consistent, like, hey, I've got a video. And I don't know what to do about it. I could just upload random, like, hey, here's how my static did this fight this week. But, like, I don't know. I want to be exceptional. I don't want to just, you know, flood with everything with nothing. Anyone in here I know? Probably not at this hour. Oh, my eyes are angry. I have angry eyes. Let's get in here. Let's just get in here. What are strikes looking like? I could try and gain a little ground on Firebrand and maybe take number 2 back. Or I could try and gain a little ground on Willbender. I don't fucking know what to do, man. Tell you what, I just bought my power Ritz. Let's play power.
Raven told me you'd be coming.
No letting up. Take the initiative.
I'm probably still in Night Sigil, actually. Do I have Isgarin on, though? Oh my god, I do have Isgarin on. That's huge. We did. Oh my god, I just did so much damage, and we didn't CC him. Pain in my heart. Pain in my heart. Pain in my heart. Oh my god, I don't actually have the wrong sigils on. That's wacky. There we go.
I appreciate the help.
Okay, he just got maxed out Isgarin. He's gonna have Isgarin for the rest of the fight. I can just worry about doing some damage here. I can't do it! Why aren't you letting me do it? Oh, sadness. I was spamming so hard.
Now that's a combo.
I'm not down here. Oh my god, I'm not down yet.
Face the consequences.
Bruh.
Nice. Very nice.
I couldn't even dodge. I downed before the damage. Thanks, boys.
I need help.
We just did not get nearly enough. Nearly enough. Special action keys, I'm afraid. Just not enough. There we go. There we go. So just that unappealing. Kind of asbestos and maybe just a dash of formaldehyde. We had the right sigils on and everything. That's wacky. I could have swore I had the wrong shit on. I appear to be overcapped on critical chance. No. I wonder how I got overcapped. Oops, oh well. Constable and his proposition. Okay. Why am I overcapped? Like, what did I... Oh, is it because of the Gollemancer runes and not Dragon Hunter runes? Because I'm stubborn? Yup, it sure is. Well, 100 power more we would have had on that last pull. I mean, for the entire fight. Not that it would have mattered, because, like, there's a lot of things that are... out of anyone's hands, but... Rune of the Filth! Really is what we should call it, to be honest. Fuck. We got a little bit here. Fuck. We're not getting very good at scarring uptime, I'll tell you that. Not great. Here, let's go. There we go. There's a few seconds.
Take the initiative.
Calculated as fuck. I'm still not timing that jump properly at all. And it is high-key embarrassing. Too early. $105,000 damage. God damn it, we still didn't almost break him, bro. Go! Dodge it! Dodge it! Oh my god, I spammed F2 so many times. Oh, I got chains. I'm getting him over here, boys. I'm sorry. Okay. We hate that. I've been in sword for too long. Bobo, what's up, dude? Oh my god, I'm embarrassing myself. I have skipped 0 knocks. Bro, shoot him. I am actually so fucking annoyed. I keep pressing my skills, and they don't go off. Any stab? It's just so goddamn annoying to play with pugs sometimes. And it's nobody's fault. It just, like, these are, like, extra things that, you know, nobody thinks of. All fine. Good, man. Glad to hear it. I'm good. I'm tired. It's early. But otherwise it's okay. I'm tired. It's early. Weekend was kind of crazy, kind of rough. Otherwise, just fine. Otherwise, I'll be okay eventually. We're getting there. We'll be all right. So. Still plump. Well, I was up until 2 a.m. editing, so And it is now not even 8 a.m., so I didn't get the most sleep. But I'm feeling okay. So, like, I'm okay enough to stay up and stream. I might crash later and maybe take a nap with my wife, but... we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll cross that bridge when we arrive there. Why don't I sleep more? I've been busy. I just had shit to do. And then I had to get up and take my wife to work. And if the sooner I jump on in the morning after I get home from dropping her off, the longer I have to stream. So, you know, it's important to me that, well, to us, that this is successful on some level. So I gotta, you know, like maybe some jobs you don't want to get up in the morning and go, but you gotta. So I'm. Bro, we're about to not be friends, Freynier. About to not be friend near.
That feels good. It's time to sleep beneath the stars.
Okay. I feel like I don't have quickness very much. Oh, it's a no. We go get that Iskarin going. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know about Iskarin. I mean, some fights is very clearly better, but other fights it's just not so clear. The 109. The 109.
But your long day has ended.
A little bit of... See what I mean? Like, it's not their fault. Like, nothing in the game teaches them how important stability is. And I'm not going to be a dick and complain about it. It's IBS 5. It's not like it matters. It's tough. It's tough to get into a habit where in my static group, like, I know I have to worry about that. I'll have stability. I'll have blocks. My group's heal brand is god tier. And then to go into pugs and, like, expect the same thing is unfair to the pugs, admittedly. And then also, like, to proc Iskarin, I need to dodge, so... like, do I want stability or do I need to get better at the game and dodge? You know what I mean? That's why they didn't get bro. Imagine. Imagine.
You're young to be so confident.
Don't dodge and complain. Yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of what I was doing.
Fixed. Focused. Concentration.
Please, get out of my face, please. I'll rip you out of my own fucking head, I swear to God. I won't do that. I want to. I don't have my juice. Alright, I got juice now. I'm ready. This is a little bit maybe silly. Like, there's no way that we're gonna do better here. We should certainly want to do some Condi gaming here, certainly. Permeating Wrath is simply too strong. A little bit of a shame, but it's not like I'm gonna play.
No, bring him to justice.
Let's juice him, boys.
Get back here.
Now that's a cop.
I got an idea. Not great cleave here, but we gotta make it work. 33. Feels bad. I need to just pony up the dough and get over to sandals. Get over to EU where the gamers do bonus bears all the time. It's what's just gotta happen. You know? As unfortunate as that reality is. Oh, they're doing Dragon Stand too, which I guess I'll stick around and do. I don't have anything else going on. I will go with them. Or Dragon Storm, excuse me. They're all DS. Dragon S. Except Dragon's End, I guess. Dragon Stand, Dragon Storm, Dragon End, Dragon Fall.
What's
They're all
the strongest
dragon.
buff in Guild Wars 2? The most powerful overall buff, in terms of damage done, is almost certainly the Golden Kodo buff from the Heart of Thorns expansion.
Kodo.
However, if you are interested in the absolute strongest buff you can receive from other players, then the answer is the Hoodie buff. The Hoodie buff, or the Hot Dog, I Love You buff, was created by the user HotDog179 and is an achievement given to those who type the words Hot Dog, I Love You in chat.
I have doubts. I have doubts, ChatGPT. I don't think that that's how that works at all.
Commander, heard you're headed back into the past.
Oh, let's make sure we've got... Let's go...
You stay put.
Night.
Be careful up there. Conditions have gotten worse
Armor
since Bangalore
boring.
left.
Force.
Boring everybody. Quit boring everyone.
Night.
It's not over.
This storm isn't normal. Blocking us from following Vanguard?
That's hurtful, Swoos.
Wonder if it's intentional. And who's pulling
My fractal static is part of the bonus. And so are you. You're also part of bonus bears. What a hurtful boy. What a hurtful lad. Okay, I pressed jump, but whatever. That's fucking annoying. I'm gonna be grumpy today, I think. I can feel it. I can feel it because I'm really tired. I mean, I don't feel sleepy, but I know I didn't sleep very much. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Commander, you heard it too, Cree. I should be there.
You're being a distraction.
Urge to kill rising. Now that's a cop.
Only got 2. 2 more. 69,488, bro. Another dodge. Another, I think that was a dodge. That better have been a dodge. I don't think I can even see the Ascaran buff on it. It might be underneath it.
Very nice.
Mmm. Oh, okay, I see. I fucked that up a little bit. Stability, please. There's our 1 stack of stability, and it ain't even gonna last long enough. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Sounds like that worked out okay.
But no change in the storm. If someone's responsible, it wasn't that thing.
I'll stay as long as everyone else stays. Otherwise, maybe I'll leave. Maybe I'll leave if I don't want to do DS. I haven't done it in a while, I guess. I haven't done it since I think we got those two frost saws like back to back on stream. We'll stay for it, I suppose. We got 3? We do got 3.
Nice gear.
Open her up. Anything good in here? No. Daily pepper picker that has probably more peppers in it. And we'll look for fractals too on LFG. 18 silver, that's something, I suppose. Oh! Frozen Spark, 4 gold. Hell yeah. The frozen spark of life.
Timing picked a good spot.
Good.
We got 2 people that bailed on us.
All over. And there's no dragons.
You haven't done fracs yet? Maybe we'll party up and rock them.
Clear out the firebugs and make way for the prisms.
If I have time. Nunga said today is going to be pretty short. Oh, I got an idea, actually. Oh, it won't all just be destroyers, though, will it? It'll be destroyers and ice brood. Shit. Okay, never mind. This ain't worth it. Need some more shared inventory. Yeah, they sell them up by, like, the 5. I think is the best deal to get them. Is 5 at a time. And they do go on sale sometimes. Yes. Yes, they do. Scarlet. I feel like it was pretty recently they went on sale, actually. You might have missed it. Ooh, wait. Oh, you know what? I might not be allowed because I have max slots. It might not even show them to me.
For a landing, Commander.
The area's
Yeah, it won't even show them to me because I have maxed out slots, I think. I got the full 29 across the board there. Oh, we got it. Okay.
Bram knew the risks.
Not so pimped out. Any good deals right now? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. It looks like a lot of toys right now. Bag slots, bank tabs, build storage, build templates. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of good deals right now. Oh yeah, there we go. He has got Isgarin for days. Well, it was 28. It was 28, and then they gave us one with Secrets of the Obscure, I believe is how it shook out.
You must draw them out.
It's not much better. It's not. I want it to be 32, though, so it matches the big bags. There's some Isgarin. I suppose if I wanted to really min-max this, I could switch between Ice Brood and Destroyer, but I don't think the bosses fit those. It would just be their ads. I think it would just be their ads that would count. Like, Bram's not a Destroyer himself, you know. Yeah, that's the dagger above him. Yeah, the blue dagger. And I get procs on it by dodging. It makes... Anytime I dodge, I get 6 seconds of 10% more strike damage. So it's really strong if I can get good uptime on it. But some fights do not lend themselves to having good uptime on it. I feel like that's where the most potential is. See if we dash here. Nope, I did it too early. I feel like I always perform more poorly when I think about it too much. So we got one on him. Maybe one on him too? No? Okay. I have been deleted. Dash it! Nice! Granny, good morning. How are you? How are you?
Mantled in death.
that went better than I expected.
Nice. You got Isgarin. Oh, nice. Can't remember seeing the dagger. It works. It should work in World v World. Yeah, you just have to dodge other... Like, it has to pop up and say evaded. You can't just dodge. Don't people run fireworks? I don't know. Maybe. It might be why my logs are lacking, because I don't run fireworks anymore. I had the rotation worked out so well for fireworks on Willbender. Like, I knew how to use it just right to get good firework uptime, and then they nerfed it. Like, right, like, that week. The week I feel like I got good at it, they nerfed it. But it should work in, short answer, it should work in World v. World, Zgar. Zgar. That's, I'm just gonna say, maybe I just say Scar, because Zgar is super awkward to say for me. But anyway, yeah, it might be, and it should work in World v. World. It should work on other players. I can't imagine it wouldn't.
We need to destroy the ley line sites. Do that and we can break the connections to the dragons. I'm sure it'll be no problem.
I don't know if anybody said.
I've stayed my hand before.
I don't know if anybody said where to go. I'm with the commander, I guess.
I obliterate
As long as your mag is connected to the power of the champion and the frozen,
So we'll just see where the
they
commander
will
goes.
keep Primordus
Sub
cowed.
1 fire, sub 2 ice. All right, let's go.
Don't let up. We've got to bring both champions down. Strong. Refreshing.
I got hit with invulnerable instead of dodge. I'm still invulnerable. Why am I invulnerable?
Kill right, same time. One is not enough. We've got
There we go. We got some dodges there.
to ram down together. That feels good. Relentless.
Simply too powerful. Always cheating. Bro, not on purpose. There we go. We got lots of dodges there. Bro.
Focused. Concentration.
Bro, come back. Bram, please. I just need to beat your ass a little bit. Okay, it's kind of a lot of it. We need to beat his ass a lot, I guess. But, I mean, he's got it coming. Well, whatever.
That feels good.
I got nothing to shadow step to. Everything over here is dead.
Use the prisms now. The champions are hanging on to dragons by a thread.
Wham. Oh, they got that one. Did everybody go Primo? Let's go. Nice. Okay, cool. Sick. Saul, what's up, buddy?
Elder
Sub 1 fire. Let's go.
This might take a couple rounds. Stay strong.
Ice and fire forces have
Stay strong.
let them get a foothold on the ley line. Order secure that you've reached equilibrium on the power meter. We're close.
That feels good.
Let me out of combat. No, that'd be too nuts.
It's not over. Unstoppable.
That would be nuts. We get the free CC 200. That's pretty good. Let's go. I'm coming after you, Bramathy. I'm gonna beat your ass. I mean, really, we just need to beat the Elder Dragon out of him.
Refreshing. There's one to remember me by.
There we go. Oh, I was just about to use Heaven's Palm, and then they got it, so we're good. And we are good. I really do. I need to get better about Iskarin, though. I feel like that's the secret forward for good logs for me personally, is just using Resolve cleverly to get good Iskarin uptime. That's gonna be the secret for me, I think. I mean, I don't know about a full beatdown, but he did need to wise up a bit. He was being, you know, he was grieving and he was not dealing with it well. I want to try something. If we dash in here and we get our aspiring virtue, did that do more damage than it would have otherwise? Not really. No. 1 mil 85k. Not really. Certainly not what's inspiring virtue, 10%. I think. Oh, we gotta CC them once more and then we win. Whinge. CC them once more. Why is the cooldown so long on that? Holy.
Too much. This power. It's so wild. Get to the prism.
There we go. Nice. I wonder if maybe today we use up these wardrobe and weapon unlocks.
Champion, I'm pulling you back.
Have char mentality. Yeah, interesting coming from a white mantle. Oh, I can't even. I was gonna pull up my astral acclaim and claim stuff, but I'm not even allowed. We gotta watch the dragon fight. Boom.
It's done, champion.
Dead Dargans.
Make it quick.
And we got some memories and some prismaticite, which I don't need prismaticite anymore, but I feel happy seeing me get it because I know what a pain in the butt it is. Events, nice. Really, how many times did the White Mantle use that move? I mean, yeah, a lot of times, but I wouldn't have expected you to attribute it to being a char mentality. Thank you, pals. Thank you, pals. We're on our way. Maybe I have to open my eyes and not just dodge and skill 1. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes is dodge and skill 1. Especially if you're running bound, you can do a shadow field dodge. Oh, we're doing Ember Bay? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Rift time. He just links me a circus, and I'm immediately like, oh, Ember Bay. A volcano. Oh, I wanted to walk through it. That's okay.
You're gonna get us killed. Set that dial to 9.7632 if that isn't beyond your abilities. Hey, I'm not the one who broke the wrong calculation system.
Where are you? Bro, I'm going towards the circus. Where are you, you mother father?
Are you gonna be the one to suggest that to Tiny? You have seniority.
We're getting the Yeetus. Sail! Almost got yanked away by that. Here we go. I'm excited. We're getting points today, boys. We're getting some AP. I didn't expect all 3 of them to happen at once. I thought we'd get like one here or there, and it would be a little more of a gradual, a little more of a slow burn, but I will take this. The ley line riding, yeah, it's nice. I'm getting this week. The rifts are new. These rifts rift areas have never been available yet. And then this week we got Ember Bay, Frostgorge Sound, and Saitung Province. They're all new maps, so I'm getting 5 points from each. So we're getting 15, which at this level, that's huge. I never gain that much AP. I gained that much AP like the first day of new releases, and then it's like back to nothing, I suppose. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can get over there. Kind of. Jump over the lava. Oh, Well, okay, we made it through. It's not quite how I wanted it to go, but it worked. Beetle's supposed to go fast. Why Beetle not go fast? Where's Garfried? I want a refund. Beetle... My Beetle's sick. Someone help. Oh my god, and I got dismounted. I want to cry. As soon as I'm coming, I can't mount. Ugh. We're gonna get some fucking height. Here we go. I'm coming. I made it just in time. You don't have to thank me, dear boy. Oh, look, I participated. I got event rewards. You can't deny it. This tier 2? Oh, this tier 2. Hold on. Let me put demon on. Demon. Demonio. Is it knight? No. Demon slaying.
Armored up.
We're gonna find out if demon slaying actually works. Maybe. Okay. The puddles don't seem... Okay, I don't seem to be able to dodge anything. There we go. There we go. 47, bro. We even have boon. Oh, well, I guess we don't have all the boons. Beat by... Yeah. Imagine. We did our best, Balthazar! That's wild to think about, actually. I guess we'll switch to sword focus now. I wish that was... I wish F2 had, like, animation canceling abilities. I can't oh, ow. I can't tell if Demon Sling works or not. Alright, Jade Brother's gonna have to grab me. Jade Brother, I believe in you. Yes! Jade Brother has sustained me. Alright, I'm gonna climb a mountain here and get some... No, apparently I am not going to do that here. I'm gonna climb this spire then. We're gonna climb this right here. Okay. Where is the boy? Okay, he's over there by the commander tag. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm on my way. I missed it? Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get it. We'll get it. I only would have been about 6 seconds. Look at all the people doing it, bro. Of course I missed it. Of course I missed it. Look at all the people doing it. It was 1 HP when you got... Okay, well, that's fine. I wonder if we can turn this on. Oh, that's the wrong one! Give me the other one! Ah! All my fucking schmovement. All my fucking schmovement been ripped away from me. I have arrived. Ooh. Welcome to paradise. Ba-dum-boom. It's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna start needing to actually make the amalgamated Cryptus Essence just to just to, like, have space. Even if I don't want to make... Look at... I'm running out of space. Actually, how many are we at? Crafting. Crippy. 4,500. Not bad. We're getting there. It ain't no... Wait, is that 12 stacks? I might have enough to make a piece of armor already. 12? Yeah, because 12 is 3,000. 12 stacks is 3,000. Sick. I can make a piece and a half. Let's go, dude. That's huge. And I still have more convergences to do, which I know full well convergences are going to... Just from achievement hunting in convergences, I'm going to have enough probably to make all the pieces of armor if I want. Probably. Justice prevails. I'm just waiting for him to do a... Waiting for him to do a big old dash. Is there any daily stuff? I always do. I try to do fractals every day. I enjoy the content quite a lot, and it is very profitable for the, especially for the time spent. But other than that, my days are pretty random. What I get up to varies quite a lot from day to day, I think. I've been doing a lot of key farming lately because I was trying really hard to get the, look at that. We get some points today, boys. It varies a lot, though. I've been doing a lot of key farming because I wanted the exalted mining tool, which I did finally get 100 keys later. Not exactly 100, but around 100. Got the gyrocopter on my 4th key. Everybody wants the gyrocopter. I got that super early. Thank you, Saul. Yes, we did finally get it. I didn't give up. We got it. Honestly, thanks in a very large part to Hexen. Frostgorge. I'm on my way, pal. Where do we get to Frostgorge? Let's go. This is another... We can use Season 3 again. And we can go up to Bitterfrost and get there very quickly. Maybe Jormag will be up and we can whop his ass too. You got 20 keys. Is a good time to open? Well, if there's something in there you really want, yes. If there's something in the Black Lion chest you want, then yes, it is a good time to open. If not, maybe not, you know? I had 8 keys left after all of the farming and generosity from my pals. Is this a fucking invisible wall? Oh my god, Anna, please. You literally break my heart. But if you want the mining tool or if you want the gyrocopter, then yeah, if you want to gamble for them, yeah, that could be a great... Or if you think they're okay, they're meh, they're whatever, then maybe wait. That's up to you. It's totally subjective how you feel about what is... It's a chair. I'll show you. I unlocked it very early. I didn't want it, but I unlocked it very early. So what it does is it's a chair, and this is what it looks like. It's literally a tiny copter that you can summon, and you can even ride around in. And it also has a glider skin as well. So you can ride around on your chair, and you can summon the copter to catch you when you're gliding around. I don't care for it. I think it's cartoony, and I think it's... You know... I think it's cartoony, and I think it's silly, and it doesn't fit me, but... Oh, here he is. It's just a tier 1, though, right? Surely. Why am I freezing to death, bro? Jormag ain't even here. Nah! Ugh. Alright, I got a waypoint anyway. Let's just go. Yeah, Griffin is mad fun. Griffin is... You know, some people will argue about the Sky Scale being better, the Griffin being better, whatever. I had the Griffin for the better part of like a year and a half before the Skyscale even came out. So I was very pro Griffin. There's also a bit of a skill ceiling. I'm opening this. What Skyscale skin? I didn't get a look at which one I had on. I usually have the Exalted skins on this character though. The Exalted, I feel very strongly towards. So I like the Exalted a lot, which is why I wanted their mining tool so much. It's what I wanted, and it just took a billion keys to get. I'll res you in a second. Go, 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 go. Let's do the tier 1, and then we'll make our way over. Where's the mentor? We'll waypoint after this, because he's got a tier 3 cooking. The Exalted don't like it. They like me! What are you talking about? Soos, why bully? I still can't tell if Demon Slaying works on them or not. I know once upon a time, Demon Slaying didn't work at all. Hey, huh? Did the update drop yet? I don't think so. It's usually a few hours from now. I'm sure there will be an uproar when things start. Right now, I'm just hunting the new rifts. Because these rifts haven't been in these rift zones haven't been in rotation yet. So I'm very excited to get these achievement points. It's rare I get achievement points these days, unfortunately. Sky Seal's at the bottom. Rather fly your turtle than your Sky Seal. It is just clunky, unfortunately. There's some times where it's just the fastest, best answer, and there's no way around it, but it is clunky most of the time. Unfortunately. I'm probably gonna need more. I should probably still be doing Soto dailies every day, honestly. You know what I think would be sick is if there was a map, like I just got a glacial core, but if this was the good week where it's charged in blood, and we just did a rift, like a tier 1 rift train and just spammed events and got our essence stuff, bro, that'd be gnarly. Oh, I got CC'd. I was gonna try and get some Isgarin on it. And now I don't have any dodges left. Didn't have any dodges still. Wish somebody gave Vigor. If somebody gave Vigor, my endurance would be bigger. That's a rhyme. That means it's true. Well, like I said, I'm used to, like, in my static where, like, the boons are just all in excess of 95% uptime, so. We've got Aegis for every mechanic, we've got Stability for every mechanic, we've got Swiftness, Vigor, Resolution, Resistance uptime is even kind of impressive sometimes. So. Nice. Are you using motivations, Swoosity? Oh, he's not far at all. Let's go. Your vigor is... Your vigor and your regen? Or you mean your vigor is 100% uptime? We have all of it. We have all the uptimes. We have all the uptimes. Oh, I didn't mean to bump the rock. Didn't like hearing the lyrics. Go back to sleep. I am already tired. Almost 100? If it's not 100, you're missing out on a lot. Needs to be 100, bro. Get it to 100. Less than like 99.95 is not enough regen in my static, in my experience. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump them up. We CC him and I can't dodge stuff.
That feels good. Take the initiative.
One day he'll spell recharges, right? That's okay. I get like that a lot.
No letting up.
There we go. Iskarin uptime. Slay the demon with the dagger of Iskarin. And now he's CC'd and demon slaying, and I still only do 50k with 22 might? I don't know, bro. Seems questionable to me. Seems questionable to me. Look at that. 5 more, baby. Oh, my God. 10 points today. I love it. I love it. Let's go to the stream guild hall so that we're immediately right here next to Saitung province and we'll get things going. I should do the renown heart while I'm here just to get the extra XP. That's something I don't do it daily, but I do it a lot. I said doo-doo. Portal to Wizard Tower and Arborstone. Can you get more? You can get many more, actually. It's wild. It's wild how many you can get. I've got Bloodstone Fen, Ember Bay, Bitterfrost, Lake Doric, Draconis Mons, Siren's Landing. This one goes to Crystal Oasis. We've also got, well, I can't use it now because I'm getting yeeted. I'm coming. And you recommend that doesn't take 100 hours to get? If you get a convenience pass, I'll show you. If you get like Mistlock Sanctuary or something like it. Then you can have quick access to a lot of places. You've never seen a higher Griffin Slam than that. Morally, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I mean, that would be a really good thing to buy if they was on promo. Come on. Bag slots are good for single characters. Bank tabs are good. Build storage is good. What else is in here? I don't see any convenience passes, mostly just fashion. Oh, maybe that's why it lagged. Look at how slow my scroll is going. Look at how much more we have to go. Oh my God, there's so much shit on sale. There's so much shit on sale, chat. If you need to spend your... No wonder the gem conversion is outrageous. Looks like it's mostly fashion from here on out. Ooh. These are new, but they're not on sale. Okay, mount skins down here. A lot of mount skins on sale. My goodness. Skiff skins, more mount skins. Oh, look, they are on sale. Pog. Any of these that are on sale are great. They will give you access to a portal that'll take you to any of the home cities, Arborstone, Eye of the North, Lion's Arch, and the Aerodrome. So those are all fantastic. POF Deluxe will get you this pass, the invitation. Should you buy them all? Do you need them, or is the base game good? Well, the base game has a lot to it, but the value of 3 expansions and 4 seasons of living. They call it Living World. They're basically like between expansion story steps, but you get 4 entire seasons and 3 full expansions. The value of all of that content for $50 is genuinely unparalleled. That said, if you're not sure, or if that's a lot to ask from, you know, with Christmas spending or whatever, like, because I just had to sit 3 hours at the garage yesterday, so I know about unexpected bills. The base game, the free game, also has a lot of content to it. Is the invitation good? I will check it for you when we get done with these rifts, because I'm not sure if someone told me that all the passes will put you back where you came from, and they didn't used to. But I'll check it. And we'll see if it also does, and then I can guide you either to it or away from it. It's a good start, at least. It's a good start. Good with $50. Just don't know how much value it will add. I can show you if you want, Gray. I'll show you how much content there is in this game for free, and how much more is added by the huge package. Giggity. On the world map, I'll show you after we get done fighting this demon. And now it doesn't include the latest expansion that just came out, you know, a few months ago. It's everything else, though. Am I weakened? I am weakened. That sucks. More Isgarin uptime. But the free, you get a lot of content for free, and then I feel like the expansions just bolster it. Now, keep in mind, I'll be honest about my biases. I am very biased in favor of this game. I've been playing it pretty much the entire... We just got an ad. God damn it. Trying to hang out with prospective players, Twitch. Fucking hang on a second. Rude.
That's refreshing.
Twitch rude. Ow, I used that too late. Wow. Go to hit my heel, Fat Finger Banesig, then escape. And cancel the heal too. You need to dodge that. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. What do you think you are, Aetherblade Grenadier? Jesus.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
You'd let us in. Okay. All right. The ad should be over. Scar, thank you for the follow, bro. I hope you have fun. Have fun while you're hanging out here. Let me show you this, Gray. So if we go up here to the core main continent, I'm gonna make a weird shape around all of the free maps that you can play right now without spending any money. And if you're not into PvE, that's fine. I just want you to see how much of this game is free for you to explore. Everything in this weird-ass shape that I am drawing is all free. You can explore everything in that line I just drew. Everything. You can explore for free. And then with the expansions, the first expansion heads over here into the jungle. The Living World Season 3, which takes place between the jungle expansion and the desert expansion, is kind of all over the map. There's a map here, there's a map here, there's a map up here, there's a map down here. These two are in that same Living World, these Volcano Island maps. Then the desert expansion takes place over here, and you get all of these maps from the desert expansion. Living World Season 4 takes place down here. These are Season 4 maps. This is a Season 4 map. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I'm missing... Oh, Thunderhead. This is a Season 4 map as well. And then we get, after that, we got Cantha. All of these maps down here have to do with Cantha. We got so much. There's so much up here. And then the newest expansion is up here in the corner. This up here. This isn't really in Tyria. This is kind of in another realm in a way, but they had to put it somewhere on the map. Hey, new to the game, any tips on perma tools or stuff to buy for the gem shop? Forgive me, I'm trying to get caught up with chat. Perma tools are great. I think the convenience passes are huge. Let me check this convenience pass. Swoos, don't wait for me, pal. We're gonna welcome in some new Tyrians. I'm gonna see if this lets us go back to where we were. I'm not sure that it does. Let's see. Asura gate. Let's check the gate. Oh. If this will let me go back where I was, that would be the most insane. Return. Look at this. Return to my previous map. You can use this convenience pad. This is a great one. The invitation is good enough, Scar. If you get the POF Deluxe, you can use this, and look, it'll put me right back where I was. That's huge! For built-in, and it's got all the same things you would expect from a convenience pass. It's got all the crafting stations, it's got a Mystic Forge, it's got Guild Bank, it's got here, I'll show you. I'll actually show you. I didn't know if it would work on this one, because this was, like, not free per se, but this, like, was built in to POF, you know what I mean? So I didn't know if, like, this one feels free. It feels like I'm cheating. But that's huge. We got a Black Lion chest merchant, banker trade post, Black Lion trader, Black Lion exchange specialist, access to the daily activity, bounty boards, which is, I mean, something, I guess. The forge is over here. The crafting stations are all upstairs. I think we have to teleport, right? Yep, crafting stations are all up here. You could fly, I guess, but... Gathering vendor. Is there a dungeon vendor here? I didn't see a dungeon vendor. The guild stuff's over here. That's huge. Guild stuff, that's wild. All right, let me get caught up some more. What class would I recommend for a new player for PvP, maybe? Noov, the advice I give to every new and returning player, try everything. I know that sounds maybe daunting, and I know maybe on the surface doesn't sound very helpful, but all of the classes have a variety of playstyles, so you never know what you're going to, like, fall in love with. You never know what you're going to really, like, find works or clicks with you and your preferences and your playstyle. So I genuinely recommend try everything you can get your hands on. As many character slots as you got, fill them up. This game is one of the most alt-friendly games there is. All of your currencies, masteries, achievements, titles, crafting material, everything is account-bound. Very little is character-specific. You can even share weapons and armor when you get to the top tier. Ascended and Legendary is shared between your... Well, Ascended, you have to physically move it. Legendary is built into your account. You can use it on anybody. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Scar said the copper-fed salvage kit is a really good starter gear, or salvage-o-matic. This is a really good starter gear. It doesn't take tremendously long to pay itself off, and you never have to worry about getting your inventory full. You always have a salvage kit. You can always process these items and get them broken down into crafting materials. And once that's done, you can just deposit them and forget they exist. This one's a little more of an advanced salvager, so don't worry about that right now for a newer player, I would say. But the copper fed is really strong. Silver fed is maybe another one to think about down the line. This is effectively a master tier salvage kit that's permanent, endless, whatever, infinite. And you want to use silver fed or master on rare item gears that are level 70 or higher, because they award ectoplasm, which is an incredibly versatile and useful crafting material. So, but that's getting into, like, the mid game, I would say. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Did I leave anything unanswered? Tips on perma tools. Yeah, okay, we talked about all that. Anything else you think grabs your eye for the gem, as far as the gem shop goes? Anything else that looks good? I would recommend a a permanent convenience pass. If that means you get POF Deluxe, the deluxe edition of Path of Fire, and you get this convenience pass that's right here, that's a great choice. That's a really great choice. If it means if you want to get into the PvE aspect and use the Mistlock Sanctuary, this is a great choice. I used to advocate for this one especially because this was the reason I got so geeked up about, like, oh my god, the Crystal Oasis one will put you back where you came from. They didn't all used to do that. This was the first. This was the first one that had the return to my previous map option. I know my stylized areas are in the way, but this was the first place that would do this for you. They didn't used to all do that. It was wild. It was wild. It was Wild West. But just like the Lily of the Elon, this has all the crafting stations, trade posts, vendors, merchants. There's even an esthetician. Anyway, there's also, because this is a fractal-centric convenience pass, you also have all of these fractal vendors over here, and you have a direct gate in the convenience pass to get into the Fractals of the Mists, which is a dungeon, a scaling dungeon with different stories and instabilities and challenges, and I like fractal content quite a lot, so this was a no-brainer for me when it came out. Also, I don't know if I saw it. I saw the Gathering Merchant in the Lily of the Elon. I don't know if it had a dungeon vendor, but this one does. Your Prime sub is today, just not at this hour. Aw, truly. That's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in no rush. Does anyone have any other questions before I get back to the demon slaying? Before we get back to ripping and tearing? Hello, truly. How are you? How goes it? Spooky got a question. All right, Spook, shoot it. Lay it on me, brother. Permanent crafting. Permanent gathering tools are a solid choice as well, if that's something that it is important to you. If you find yourself constantly, you know, in your trek through the desert, if you find yourself constantly zigzagging to grab plants and ores and trees, maybe permanent gathering tools are something that you value. Why no play Ellie? I do play Ellie. You're hallucinating that it's Guardian. I play Ellie all the time. Oh, here's the Mystic Forge. I don't see a dungeon vendor here, though. There might not be a dungeon vendor here. Bought the package, gonna keep me... All right, Gray, you got any questions, you let me know. Again, I recommend it as much as you can. Try everything. See what you identify with first. Grab whatever class, whatever race, whatever you feel drawn to, and give it a whirl. And then when you get bored of that, try something else. And the way that weapon skills work in this game, they're dictated by the weapon. So try all the different weapons. For each class you play, try the different weapons, see how they feel, see what they do, get a feel for, like, oh, is this a power damage weapon? Is this a condition damage weapon? Is this a support weapon? Is this a control weapon? They all kind of have their own little breakdowns where, you know, for instance, on Guardian, Greatsword is almost exclusively a damage weapon, where, actually that's true of most classes. But Hammer is usually like a control weapon, and Staff is oftentimes a support weapon, but not always. It depends on what class you're playing, depends on your build, depends on your play style. Try everything. You would think I watched Zootopia more often than I do, which I do watch it probably every 6 months. I love Zootopia, but just try everything, I promise. I would do my very best not to lead you astray. Commit hate crimes again? Truly, stop it. Behave yourself. Zootopia. I loved Zootopia. Love. Not even past tense. I thought Zootopia was fantastic. That's all right. Just behave. Watch, we hit this middle lotus. We hit all three of them because we got a reaping glyph.
So do you do stuff after work?
Reaping glyph. Oh, if I've got a bunch of new players in here, let me show you something. Let me show you something really quick that's I think a lot of people sleep on. A lot of people don't believe it when they hear it. I just crashed my game for you guys. I hope you appreciate. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. And hopefully it doesn't happen again. But the slash wiki command is a real command that you can use from within the game to help you learn about the game. Spooky, thank you so much for swinging by. Good luck at the presentation. I appreciate you. I love you. Have a good one, pal. So now, assuming I don't crash again, let me show you this. So if we type for let's say you want to learn about something. Let's say someone links this frozen spark of life in chat. Let's do it in guild so no one else sees it. We got this frozen spark of life. You might see someone link that and you might go, huh, what's that? You can do /wiki well, if you could spell it right, maybe, if you're smarter than me, which is a low bar to set. You can type /wiki. I just got roasted. Frozen spark of life, and this is what happens. All I did was press enter. Boom. It pulls the wiki page up for the frozen spark of life, and you can see where it comes from, where you can get it, what it's used for. It works with any item in the game. It also is not limited to typing it in like that. You can also do /wiki, and then you can even shift click an item in your inventory. Let's say you're curious about Imperial fragments. It puts the link in the chat. Same thing. It'll pull up the link and show you, which this was maybe not a great item. This might be slightly overwhelming because look at all the places you can get it. Look at all the things you can get it from. Look at all the uses it has. Though while I'm on the topic, the wiki is maybe the best wiki of any game wiki I've ever used. And I've played a fair amount of games in my day. I've played Elder Scrolls games. I've played Minecraft. I've played Terraria. I've played, those somewhat deep. I've played 7 Days to Die. Those somewhat deep and expansive crafting games that you might need a wiki to get through. Guild Wars 2 is second to none, in my opinion. So there's the wiki command works for that. You also, if maybe you're not sure what you're looking for, you can search. Say you're looking for mithril. Again, if you spell it correctly. Okay, this was not a... Let me try again. Because this one actually redirected me to mithril ore. What I wanted was a redirect page, like a search page. So if we do... Let's try DS. And it's going to say, what do you mean by DS? Because it'll search. Do you mean Death Shroud? Do you mean Deflecting Shot? Do you mean Dragon Stand? Do you mean Dragon Storm? It'll try, and it'll ask you what you mean. So that's pretty sick. You can use like a wiki search function from directly within the game in the chat box. I think that's super sick. Nobody ask wiki why I'm a noob. I don't need that becoming a meme. Because, well, admittedly, I can tell you why I'm a noob. Alright, since I've spent all that time explaining things to the new fellas, I have missed out on my demon hunts, so I'll have to do them. Oh, fine, I'll do it myself. But first, we're gonna go hit the garden. I love the reaping glyphs so much. Glyphs are like upgrades you can put in your gathering tools. They're relatively new. They've only been out a couple of years, I think. They're relatively new. The idea of getting extra stuff when gathering is not new, but the way they put it into glyphs is kind of new. And the way the reaping one works is anything nearby that same tool could also gather from is also gathered from. How's my month been? Really good until this weekend. This weekend was hectic and chaotic and stressful and expensive and frustrating and... Yeah. We had to pull a lot of strings to pick up a new, well, not new, but we had to pick up a huge sectional couch. We haven't had a couch for a few years. And so we had to pull a lot of strings to be able to make it happen. And, including asking some friends for help and renting a U-Haul and making that happen. And so all of that, basically, we set it up Saturday night, spent all day Sunday going to get it, doing the rental, driving a giant truck, which I drive my little sedan kind of like a grandmother, like an old lady, if I'm honest. And so driving a giant truck just scared the bejesus out of me. I did not have a fun time. And then on the way home that night, Sunday night, on the way home, we dropped the truck off, got the couch home. We were ready to go home and organize it. We're feeling okay. I was starting to get over spending, you know, borrowing everything we had to come up with to make it happen. And then my car got a flat tire on the way home. So I spent most of I didn't get to even watch the new weapons yesterday because I was in the garage all day waiting for them to fix my car.
Hey, have any particularly masterful combinations to show off?
Sucked.
Let's see them. Unusual technique. I like it.
It sucked. That's so thrilling. I was not thrilled, my friend. Thrilled is not the word I would have used. Surely we were capped on this, right? Yeah, we got lots of burning bolts here.
That's it. Eat my dust.
My student, subvert my defense protocols by employing crowd control effects.
Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just was here.
You have successfully
You don't like when life starts life? No. I would rather life just fucking slowed its roll a little bit.
lesson.
Just relax, man. I ain't trying to life that hard.
Take the initiative.
Let's hit him with blind ahead of time. Whack. There we go.
You have successfully eliminated my defenses.
Especially, you know, I especially don't love having an extra, you know, hundreds of dollars of debt to the garage or to the credit card with the garage when I have a baby on the way. Like, that doesn't feel very good. That's not ideal. That might be the last. No, I think we can do one more and then we go dodge about 4 attacks from this guy.
My defenses are now resetting for the next lesson.
Step into the ring.
Just say no valid target, bro.
Away from my landslide.
Imagine. We'll dodge one more, which we don't even have to dodge because that guy is taking all the aggro. Whack.
You have successfully eliminated
Debt's anxiety. I know. And I was already in some debt. Wow, rude. And now we're in more.
That feels good.
Does he get... Oh, I don't think he gets it. There we go. Now we're enlightened. Now we're enlightened. Let's see if these guys are probably doing... Tell me they're not doing the meta. Tell me they're doing riffs, right? Please. We need to... Hold on. We need to... What do we need? I need the tier 3. Of course I do. Of course I do. Don't wait for me, Swoos. You go ahead and do the hardest thing I'm going to need to do without me. That was a good idea. That was a good... I made a good decision there. Instead of taking the extra couple of minutes. Well, then on the other side of it though, I want to welcome the new Tyrians in as warmly as I can. 3 ads and a woes. I didn't change any settings, truly. It should still just be like 1 minute. 1 minute. What am I at? I'm at 3 minutes an hour, so it's like 1 minute every 22 minutes or 20 minutes or something. I don't know how it works out. All the ads. Super Dave's ready. This is a tier 3? This is a tier 3. Let's go. I don't need no... Who's who, bro? I ain't need him. I ain't need his ass. Nah, I do. I do. He's actually pretty sick on Photoshop. Help me out with some Halloween decorations around this place. What's the good word? I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm tired. I mean, I'm not even like sleepy. I know I didn't sleep enough. And as I was just explaining to Truly, I spent a bunch of hours yesterday at the garage waiting for them to fix my car. Which, as anybody who's ever owned a car knows, that's never cheap. It's never quick and easy. What was over there? We got a flat tire. Our tire literally popped on the way home. Not like loudly popped, but like it ripped itself open and was, you know, useless. I don't know what else to say. So that sucked. They fixed 8 other things you didn't ask. Well, the shitty thing about that is, like, it was actually due for inspection, so they did have to check a bunch of stuff. But the reason the tire popped is because the alignment got out of whack or whatever, so they had to do the alignment, and then because of that, the other tire on the same side was also kind of shitty. So it was 2 tires, and it was the alignment, and it was just fine, whatever. It's going on a credit card anyway, because we don't have any other choice. So that'll be exciting to, although hopefully with our tax refunds, we can knock down some of our debt. That's what we're planning on doing. Other than that, we also had to pull a lot of strings and like rent a U-Haul to get like there was a really nice, probably like a $3,500 couch that my wife found on Facebook Marketplace that they only wanted $500 for. So like we had to pull some strings to make it happen. Including renting a U-Haul truck, which was another... And this all happened before the tire, by the way. Borrowed money from my best pals, the Smite streamer. I maybe shouldn't have said that, actually, but that's fine. And we get 5 more points, baby! Had to rent the, oh! I got it unstable. Sick. Had to rent the U-Haul. Did all that. Got the couch home. Dropped off the U-Haul back at the depot. Then we went out to dinner, and then on our way home, in the dark, in the cold, the tire popped. Like, fuck me. So then we spent, I'm just gonna bind this. That's only a few silver. We'll just bind it. So then we spent all day at the garage yesterday waiting for them to fix it. So I didn't even get to watch the live stream. I have no idea how Guardian pistols look. No clue. I don't know what they look like. I've read the skill, you know, the tooltips, the little pop-ups. I had my static leader documented all of it and posted it for us in our static Discord. But I don't actually know what they look like. I've heard that Pistol 5 is a laser beam or something, so I can shout that I'm firing my laser. Which is exciting. I do enjoy firing my laser, you know. But it was rough. Replacing tires is annoying and expensive. Yeah, it is. It is annoying and it's expensive. And the guy even tried, the tech, which, like, I guess, you know, it's his job, and I can't fault him for hustling, I guess. But he tried to tell us we needed 4 tires, even though we only get tires from this one particular garage. So we're like, we just got the other 2 tires from here, like, 6 months ago. He's like, well, yeah, but it's been, you know, almost 40,000 miles. And I'm like, okay, how long are they good for? And he's like, well, you got them put on at 67,000 miles, and they're 65,000 mile tires. So I'm like, we only have like 95,000 miles. What are you talking about? That's like not even 30. And even then, 40 still isn't 65. What are you saying? Fucking sleaze? All the names every name you've used has been taken. Great. I'm going to show you a trick, maybe. You can use accents on the vowels. If you're really dead set and want a particular name, you can try to use different accents on the vowels so that you can still get the same name, but, you know, has a little chick, you know, a little nya, or a little, you know, a little boop, boop, you know. That's what accents are called, by the way. Those are all the technical terms. You can thank me later. But also, keep in mind, the game's been out for like 11 years, so it probably will be pretty tough to find an original name that you like that isn't taken. Not impossible, just tough. Well, like I usually do it with Google. Like I'll be like E with an accent, and then it pulls it up, and I can just copy it and then paste it like that, for instance. Because you can use those, you know, with the little chicka. Or you can use, I know they're called umlauts, and I know they're called accents, and I know they're called tildes, and yeah, alt codes, exactly. So that can expand your flexibility in names a bit, but it might still be hard. Or you might even prefer it stylistically, you know. That's up to you. So you see it? Oh, I thought we were going to break it before the shockwave. I was complacent. And it's gluttony. Of course it's gluttony. Takes all our boons. After this, we will head back to... Oh, we're dodging... Oh, no, we dodged too slow. Because he steals boons, this type of boss, and he took all our quickness. Look at all the quickness he's got. Accent did the trick. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm here for, my man. That's what I'm good... I mean, it's one of the few things I'm good for, but it's what I'm good for. I don't know if you're a classic horror fan, but I did a Pinhead cosplay, and I finally settled on a name I liked. So I was just going to call him the Hell Priest, because that's what he's called in the novels. But obviously that was taken, because I'm not the only Hellraiser fan in Tyria. So I put an accent on the... I think I put an accent on the I. And that worked, first try. Yeah. Gray is a little baby... Oh my god, I just got a sky skill weapon! Yo! That's huge! This is such a rare drop! Gray, you're my good luck charm. You're stuck here, pal. Look how cute it is, too. Let's go, man! Swoop's angry at the world. I'd be a little frustrated, too. He's definitely done way more riffs than me. Certainly deserves a sky scale weapon. That's so sick! Hell yeah. A little bit of karma for helping out the new Tyrians? Let's go, man! I'm feeling much better all of a sudden. Despite the hectic weekend. Rare drop, cheer me right up. Ain't that dev lurking in the chat? Be like, you know what? Throw him a bone. Give him a sky scale weapon. Give him a little something. Cheer him up a little bit. He'll feel better. He'll feel a little better. But I really, I'm sort of on the opposite end of this game from you, Gray, and from the other new Tyrians in chat. I've been playing, like I said, pretty much the entire time the game's been out. I played in the beta test weekends. Shy Mortis, what up, bro? So I've been here the whole time. There's very little left for me to do until they come out with new stuff. And so I do try to put a lot of effort into helping out new players, giving advice. What advice I feel I'm, you know, worthy of offering. If I'm not sure, I'm not too proud to defer. If someone in chat would know better, I will ask and mention. Oh, you know, they might know better. What's good, Shy? How are you, my man? What's good? What's happening? How you feeling? Thank you for swinging by. I added a hi to the greeting sounds you may have noticed. Because of you. So. But yeah, I try to help out the new players, because the more, you know, new players that try out Guild Wars 2 and enjoy their time here, the longer they play, they recommend to their friends, you know, this and that and everything else. So It ends up being better for player retention, better for population. ANET can show their publisher, look, we've got growth, you know. So it's just a win-win across the board. And that's what I'm in it for. All right, where are you? Are you waiting to do fractals? Oh my god, is this the abomination weapon? Oh, we get another weapon today. I'm really hyped about this sky scale weapon though. That's so sick.
You can never have too much treasure.
Another thing I've never actually suggested that I should start suggesting, check out all the options. Play around with every option you have, because a lot of people don't like, a lot of people play like this in their inventories, and to me this is chaos. But by showing my bags, I can sort of organize it and compartmentalize it and tuck things in corners. And so I prefer that. And that's just one of the multitude of options you can play with in this game to tailor it to your experience. So check them all out. This is my recommendation. So, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Anybody. Got a plus 16 for 450 instead of 800 on buy order? Oh, wow. It's come down a bit, too. Wow. Anyway. All right. Are we going to fractal now, Swoos? I'm going to come to the sanctuary anyway and get that abomination weapon. We're getting this collection done. We're getting more points that I didn't expect to get today. We're getting, I think it's just one more point. Oh, I can't leave. I can't. Oh, okay. Fine. Yep. One more point. Abomination weapons done. Let's go. Oh, God. We just jump right in. Wow. Oh, we get a big old stack of gasps. Cool. Do we play... What do we got in here? Do we play Firebrand or Willbender for Kanoxai? What do we think? What do we think? Let me look at what logs we're rocking with already. Kanoxai. Both could use improvement, really. I don't know. I'll just see how I feel, I guess. Classic Linkin Park. Banger.
Oh, the Jade Sea. Don't recognize the exact location. Go look around.
Let's follow the trail below. Grab anything you can find, but survivors take priority.
I'm about to brag.
Parachutes from the cargo hold. Use them as needed. Leftovers get sold.
Survivors? A shipwreck on the Jade Sea? This could be days after the Jade Wind.
All right, let's go. I usually try to stack corruption here against these mobs, but I don't want to do that today. I don't think it's worth it. My nose really itches, chat. I'm sorry. I gotta get this. It's really itching bad. I tried to ignore it, but... Oh. Ugh. There we go. That was torture. I really tried to ignore it and try to be polite, but I couldn't anymore. So I play, what do you think? Bender's gonna have more CC. You know what? Yeah, I'll play Bender with Pugs. That's how I can do it. I'll play Willbender with Pugs, and I'll play Brand with Brand with my friends.
I'll be over here.
Yeah, I think, well, then again, this was a pug run, this 27, so who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I see.
Look at his happy bag.
In the dark.
I
The lead is Hap. Could always play a Mesmer. I could, but I think I've probably got the least experience of any class on Mesmer. Guessing you should hold off on your level 80 boosts. That is what they recommend, Gray. Yeah, that's what they recommend. There is no shortage of posts on the Guild Wars 2 subreddit of players who bought the game, got their level 80 boosts, used them immediately, and are like, well, now what? If you want to use the shared slots, there's no shame in creating a character, boosting it to 80, and then, like, sitting on it, using it for a mule, ignoring it, whatever. There's no shame in doing that just to unlock your shared slots. But beyond that, it is recommended that you wait because you're liable to get quickly overwhelmed. And then you'll be one of the ones making one of those posts, and I will have failed you. GBG as much about the journey than the that's true. As far as level 80 goes, I'm going to tell you this as a little bit of an anecdote, Gray. I actually, earlier this year, I created a character with the sole intention of finishing all of the map completion of the main game, the original core game, without hitting level 80. I managed to do it without killing anything, and I still almost failed. I was level 78 at the end. So level 80 will happen to you no matter what you do, is what I'm trying to say. It will happen. Worry not. Also, I like to think that's a pretty fun watch. The significance of it might not be super apparent to a newer player, but I worked really hard on that series, and it ended up being way longer than I expected. I thought maybe, 20, 25, maybe 30 episodes. Nah, 67 episodes, or 69 episodes? Might have been 69 episodes, Lamau. Most XP is from quests and not... Well, the Guild Wars 2 has something called an exploration bonus on XP. So if you happen to find a mob... So basically the way it works is the longer a mob is alive, the more experience it builds up that it is worth. And so if you find a mob that hasn't been slain, say... it caps out at some point, but say it hasn't been slain in an hour, you'll get a lot more XP for that than you will from a mob that just spawned. So that could be... Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, actually, I'm alive. That was scary. There could be an avenue for you if you are wanting to spike up some XP. And even after you hit level 80, it's not like XP goes away. There is a currency for a lot of really important crafting called spirit shards, and that's what your level ups become post 80. And also, there are things in this game called masteries that are post 80 that also require some of a metric fuckload of XP. So you're not going to be, oh, I hit level 80, I don't care about XP anymore. No. It's still very much important, has a use, is valued, all that stuff, so. But short answer, both are good, I guess. You get XP from kind of everything in this game, actually. Exploration, unlocking waypoints, points of interest, vistas, killing things. There are some kind of new character-wide achievements that are called the Adventure Guide, and they are meant to kind of... Are we going to kill that in time? Oh my god, barely. I might actually get feared here. No, we're okay. Is that our healer? That's our healer. That's not good. You can choose to do, but it's not required. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it, actually. Sorry, this is the newest fractal I mentioned briefly, and it's not just level 100, it's also on hard mode. So I have to focus a little bit. Yeah, just that's why I said, like, I literally completed all of the map without killing anything and still hit level 78. I made some other mistakes, that I could probably get it even lower than level 78. But for a first try, well, okay, minor spoilers, but it was really the second try. But still.
Face the consequences.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
D4 is kind of lacking right now. Once you get your 100, have all your gear, there's no reason to play anymore. Yeah, that sucks. You'll find a lot of folks in Guild Wars 2 engage in what we've all colloquially dubbed fashion wars. And so once you get your gear, which the second to top tier is called exotic. It's not too hard to get exotic once you get to level 80, but then like the highest power gear you can get after that, the next step or whatever is ascended tier, and that's a bit harder to get. But once you get your ascended gear, maybe you start thinking about legendaries, either for their utility or for the skin. It's kind of just, you know, how do you get the coolest skin you want? You know, that's what a lot of people's day-to-day becomes. Like, wow, that's a really sick skin. How do I get that? Sometimes the answer is to swipe your credit card, and that's admittedly pretty anticlimactic, but it is what it is. Nice, good phase. Oh my god, I have to go to the other side of the world. And actually, some of those really cool skins that are maybe a little trickier to get, some of them require the spirit shards I mentioned from before. So it really does come full circle. No one forget the fears. If I stand here, I'm gonna try something. Oh my god, that was ballsy and I hated it. Oh! I tried to punch him. I canceled it because I got scared. But I tried to punch him while he was standing next to me with the fear on. Okay, don't look at any of the eyeballs. The eyeballs are bad. Shit, sorry about that axe. That's not great. Whoa, get out of that. Okay, we're okay. There's a bit of a juxtaposition with the nice jazz music in the back. Little bit juxtaposition here. That's alright, though. I can look until he ports, right? Yeah. Get wrecked, idiot. Also, yes, it's cover. It's jazz cover. And the juxtaposition of trying to slay a demon in the depths of the Jade Sea is not lost on me. Not in the slightest. Wait till the axe pops. There we go. There we are. Did I eat the right food? I did eat the right food. Okay. Wasn't sure I did. Did you come and get your love from Redbone? I respect it. I gotta respect it. Hey, there we go. Even with cold fingies, not a great log, but well, you know, a certain amount of RNG involved in getting a good log, so we take what we can get. Give me a nice rare drop. No. The luck charm that is Morally Gray has run out. I've no use for you anymore. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Nice, another weekly completed. Hell yeah. Am I Fractal God? Yes, I've been Fractal God for a few years, yes. I got it late. I didn't get it, you know, I wasn't one of the first ones. And I only got it because, like, I didn't want it because it was so expensive and I felt like the benefits were maybe not worth it. For as expensive as it is in the time investment and how long it would take for it to pay itself back with encryption drops and 7% doesn't seem like that much on the surface, and, you know, 100 health regen doesn't mean anything in endgame. But it happened a few times where I got to, like, Prodigy, the second tier, and I'm like, I'm done. It's too expensive. And people would Pugs would invite me to do Rex, you know, to keep getting Fractal Relics for Fractal God. And I kept saying, no, I don't want to do Rex, they're boring. And I kept getting flamed for not doing Rex because I still had, I only had Prodigy. Like, bro, give me a break. So I got it just to shut up the trash talkers, really. Which, honestly, spite is as good a reason as any, if you ask me. Okay, I fucked up that Feel My Wrath, but that's okay. Fuck that up too, man. You gonna let me greed? Oh my god, we are gonna let me greed. I mean, I kind of demanded it, but I appreciate it all the same. And we got Puke too. Puke's good. Puke's good. Alright, cool. Feels good. What else were we talking about? I don't remember. I got distracted fighting Kanoxai. Please tell me we have a portal. We do indeed. If you guys have, if you guys, you newer players especially, have any questions, please don't hesitate. I'm largely on autopilot for these fights. Many of these fights I've done like 100 times or more. Actually, this fight we're probably pushing 300 times at this point, honestly. So, can't flame me for I've done everything. If you've done everything I've done and a ton more, I'll sit in my corner and wallow in self-pity. Dave, don't be self-pity. It's okay. It just means I'm here to help. I didn't have me to help. You do. You've got one up on me. I had to do it on my own, a lot of it. I'm just trying not to puke on anybody. I think we're gonna get split. Oh, boy. This my good luck. Oh, no. Gray, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You gotta recharge. It's on cooldown, that's all. It's on cooldown, bro. I get it. I get it. 6, 7. All right, there we go. That's probably good. 7. I got 7. We gotta, you know, we can't tax you too much. We gotta keep it healthy, you know, and let it cool down. Let it rest, you know. Don't overdo it. I got you, man. I got you. Honestly, a sky scale weapon is already like that's a huge day. Ugh. Do all those other windows come up when you're doing fractals? There are add-ons. There are add-ons. I have the DPS meter add-on. There's also a community, a third party. It's like they've got leaderboards, they've got analytics and all kinds of things for different DPS logs on different fights. That's what this add-on is. It lets me look at the leaderboard more quickly, which I don't really need. I'm currently rated the top Fractal Firebrand and Willbender. I don't need to see the logs right now. But this is an add-on. And then the region pop-ups are also part of a completely different add-on. I have add-ons installed. Also, I have Reshade installed, so like the game probably doesn't look quite as colorful. Or like, look at that lens flare. Look at that lens flare. Isn't that nice? I like that, man. Any ones you should get, they're largely just informational. Nothing's gonna help you really play too much. In my experience, there maybe are some rare exceptions, but I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Oh, no, that was not a good idea. Well, okay, it's fine. Short answer, though, you don't need any of them. You can get through, especially the early game. Once you get to the end game and start caring about raids and stuff, you might want to look into getting the DPS meter installed just to make sure that, you know, keep yourselves and others accountable. Make sure that we're all on the same page of who's doing what and what goes wrong and stuff like that, but nothing's required. Come on. Give me something better. There we go. Fuck, I didn't cast it in time. This is real! Ah!
Why are you so useless?
I've died!
You're weak.
We're dead. Gray with the prime. Thank you so much. I'll try to make it worth your while, buddy. Not much. Hey, it's look. We hit one of the goals. It means a lot to me, pal. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And Dave too. It'll update when we get it'll update when it refills. The animations are all in the same queue. Okay, we got it right at the end. Hell yeah. It'll update. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you. There we go.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Oh, we got such a good dash before. Did I puke on her? I don't think I puked on her. Oh! Okay, we're okay. Oh, God. This is so sloppy. Mess. Mess. Oh, we fucked it up again. Oh, we're gonna die. We're alive.
Why are you so useless?
We're alive.
You're out of control.
Oh, we're not alive. CC it. CC it. Ah. Oh, no. No. If this sphere hits me, I'm gone. Oh, I think we're gone. Wait, I think we're alive. We are not alive. Memes. No better way to wake up than the shenanigans. Listen. We missed the CC. The AoEs are real. They are real. Oh, we got good on that one. Please, just pray. Just pray no one pukes on me. We have answered prayers. It's not on. Oh, it's not off cooldown yet. That's really tragic. So, an engineer, any tips or anything you should know? I am not a super experienced engineer. So, something about engineer is they don't get a weapon swap. Every other class gets a weapon swap, but engineer. Because engineer has access to a utility skill, type of skill called kits. And they effectively work like weapon swaps. So you can equip 2 different weapon sets, but once you're in combat, you won't be able to swap between them. Also, engineer has a reasonably limited amount of weapons it can use. Again, largely because it has access to kits. I'm a big fan of the flamethrower kit, personally. It's not very, like, it's not great, but I like it, and that's got to count for something. Oh, I tried to step out of the way of the puke. That's alright. That's alright.
It was all your fault.
So, in one regard, you're making things a bit simpler for yourself, because you won't have to really worry about swapping weapons too much. But in the other regard, kits are weapon swaps with, like, no cooldown. Like, you can get into the kit for no cooldown, and then, I don't like how little... Okay. We are bread. Bread. It's not sucky. It's very strong. It's just maybe, if we have a spectrum of simple to complex, it is leaning complex. That's all. It's very strong. Engineers are very strong. All the classes are really strong and viable. I'm surprised you haven't hit me with the which class is best yet, because a lot of people do. But honestly, every class is viable in the end game in some capacity or another. I'm gonna get puked on by Swoos. He's the rudest boy. Yeah, you swap kits instead of weapons. That's exactly it. And you have access to all, like, up to, honestly, all of them can be. Florian, what's good, bro? Honestly, all of them can be kits. You can have huge access. Oh my god, please CC it. Oh my god. What a mess. Oh! Okay, we're okay. Ellie's are another one. Play them all. Oh, well, that's true. That's true. I did say that, and I do stand by it. You get grenades, you get a flamethrower, you get a mortar. Yeah, NG is pretty sick. You get like you get a med kit, you get like a generic tool kit that has like a magnet that lets you yank people from 1200 range, which is the max range on ranged stuff for most uses. Longbows get 1500 sometimes, but basically it's 1200.
No one can count on you.
But NG's sick. You get turrets, you get it's sick. NG's sick. Don't be steered away.
Specialization in Guild Wars 2.
Let's hear it, Chat GPT.
The spec with the easiest rotation is Warmonger, but that's
Warmonger,
especially if you don't have the gear. I would say Warmonger is probably the best elite spec at max level, but it's not the most fun. Elementalist has this spec called Stormcaller, and it's easy and good damage, and it has a lot of CC.
Tragic.
But again, it's not a fun spec. The most fun elite spec, I would say, is Revenant, which is the Necromancer spec.
None of that is true. None of that is true. Munch likes to go ask Chat GPT Guild Wars questions and shares them with us.
I'm glad we could be here for her.
Sometimes they're amusing, sometimes they're a fever dream, sometimes they sound cool. Sometimes they genuinely sound like, wow, that would actually be sick. It's about a probably like a 1 in 5 that are actually like cool. It's all true in another universe. I mean, maybe. Some of them sound legit. Some of them sound cool as fuck. Some of them are like, wow, that would actually be sick. MMOs since they started. Decent gamer overall. Thought you'd go with something more advanced. Hey, I respect it, man. Despite being a bit younger than you, I've got smooth brain. Well, Guardian has like, it's like, I feel like at its worst, it is middle of the road in complexity, and I feel like Engineer, even on a base level, is a little more complex. And I just don't have wrinkles in my brain, so I am but a simpleton. But I've been a Guardian main since beta, largely because I was a Monk main in Guild Wars 1, and we didn't really get a proper healer class in the start of the game. ANET kind of, they wanted, and it still works largely in open world, at least. In endgame content, this doesn't work quite as well. But they wanted to get away with the classic Trinity. They wanted everyone to be able to heal, everyone to be able to tank, everyone to be able to do damage. And on some level, you can still do that. Every class has builds that will do those different things. Effectively, even. Not just memes. Some memes, but some of them have, they all have something effective. And so when the game came out, there was no healer class. Guardian was sort of like the closest thing we had to Monk. And so it's what I chose, and it's what I've stuck with. No portal? Oh my, no portal. We get over here in time and cast this? No, not quite. Last chance. If we shoot it here. Oh my god, we actually... Oh, he evaded it, though. Sag. No stab. No block. Big sad. Small. Brain. Read a little bit. Engineer is decent. Engineer is good for PvP. Yep. It's like I said, it's complex. It's hard. It's hard to be good at. I mean, well, PvP in general is very hard to be good at in this game. There are like on all of the NA servers, there are like 10-ish truly good PvP players. The skill gap is very pronounced on NA. If you're on EU, on the other hand, the skill gap is much more fluid. It's much more gradual, so you might not have quite the same experience I do in PvP. Obviously there's achievements in PvP. That's probably not surprising. And the day I finished my last achievement in ranked was a celebration. I'm very happy to never have to do any ranked PvP ever again, because it's PvP, so it's, you know, it gets salty, it gets toxic, it gets frustrating. It's still PvP, even if it is in what is arguably a very, you know, friendly community game, a very casual friendly game. PvP is still PvP. Just don't. Jesus, why didn't I think of that, Swoos? Where have you been to help me through my times of trouble? When I find myself in times of trouble, my friend Swoos says to me, just don't get mad. Speaking words of wisdom, don't be mad. You normally get the noob group or the super OP? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The skill gap is so admittedly intense. Few things are more toxic than League. Yeah, that's true. If you're used to League, you'll be fine here. I on the other hand refuse to touch League for its reputation. I've got, you know, I don't need it in my life, you know? I don't need it. I see what it does to other people, and I don't want to even subject myself to that, so I don't. Teehee.
Area requires protection. Detection noted. Retreat or be destroyed.
We still got 30. Oh, because I had my primer up still. Beautiful. Played League since '09. Oh my god, you must have thick skin.
Strong.
Mans has got built-in armor into his body. Okay. We can try, Swoos, but I don't have power. I'm not power. We have a Soul Beast, though. I'm sure he'll go for the Reflect. Never, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna just go with Never for now. I gotta fight. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'll try to work on your name after this.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Nobody reflected. That's really tragic. And the Reflect missed. Oh, he GG'd. Okay. That's one way of doing it, I guess. That is one way of doing it, I guess. Oh, and the Soul Beast stayed mid. Okay, well, that's why he didn't reflect. We'll try again. Hey, there's some reflection.
Ignite and flame. Burn.
Truly one of the pulls of all time.
You'll always be. Suffering is forever.
Truly one of the pulls of all time, this one. The chill will absolutely do him in. Her in.
Armored up.
Hit it. Ah!
Will end, but the hurt will never, ever stop.
Don't choose me, you motherfucker.
Knowledge is power. Nice. Very nice.
So upsetting. Kingsha, what's up? Doing legendary armor. I've had legendary armor on this account since the day it came out, Kingsha. But I can maybe help you anyway. Oh, the new armor. The new armor.
On to the hurt. Squeeze it tight.
How many map currency besides the pinch of stardust do you need per set? I think it's... is it 5 per piece? I can look in a little bit, Kingsha, if you can hang out.
I've seen it. It all ends, but it
I can go talk to Lear and check out in a little bit and see how much he wants for it. Oh my god, the fireball didn't throw. We don't get feared. We don't get feared. Let me see if I can get this rotation out really quick, and then we can drop a bubble. Oh my lord, he's got the bubble. And I switched to longbow. That's fucking embarrassing. It's total. It's 1,500 total. It's just a stack each, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember thinking, whenever I would talk about unusual coins, I think people are going to get bottlenecked on unusual coins because they don't realize... They don't realize that, it's needed. Everybody's worried about the map currencies and the essence that I think unusual coins are going to be slept on. And it's 1,500 for the set. So I think it's just 250 each. Is R3 jumping later? Yes, they changed her animation, which a lot of people don't like, but I do, because she gets to finish her casting animation, and I like that. I feel like that, instead of just mid-spell, she just blinks to the side, she finishes her animation now, which I like, and it's because the Amnitas meta actually broke it, of all things, if you can imagine that.
Urge to kill rising. I wield great wisdom.
If you can believe it. So instead of unlinking or making exceptions or whatever, they just changed her animation. It's the same reason. It's the same reason that if you've done Sunqua Peak lately, that's why light mode I is invulnerable until she stands up. Same reason. Alcar, what's good, buddy? How are you, pal? It's the exact same, because of the wizard yoga. The animations got all cocked up. Yep, exactly, Florian. You got it. You're in the loop. You know the drill.
Overriding reactor initialization program.
They always dodge. I always want to pull them in, and they always dodge. It's like they know what I'm gonna do. Which is actually impressive, because often I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Probably didn't need to use. That's fine. Okay. Got greedy. That's on me. Got greedy. We had a little bit of greed. Phase. Let's recharge mantra. Let's swap. Give the fanatic a nice shoost. Do all the stuff. Go, go, go. Damage, damage. Damage, damage.
Program. Production interrupted.
I'm gonna be in real trouble if we ever get a... Well...
These days, it's good to keep your brain in shape, and what better way to do that than with a good old-fashioned clue. A company called Oxbridge, which specializes in diaspora education, wants to offer a doodle. It's a cartoon with lots of different colored books stacked on top of each other.
Smile, what's up? Smopey. There we go.
Cheer 100. There is a yellow pencil hidden somewhere in the picture below. You must try to find it, but to make the challenge more difficult, you have a maximum of 20 seconds.
20
Can you
seconds.
find it before the time runs out?
20 seconds. Okay, we're going to kill the boss and we're going to try it. We're going to try it.
Subject selected for temporal projection.
I feel like holding them up 20 seconds at the start of Nightmare isn't gonna kill him. When did we think that this would be easy? Oh, spicy, spicy, spicy. Okay. Just so you can see, when I look at it, I'm not looking at it yet. I clicked on it. I'm moving it over. 20 seconds. Yellow pencil. It's got to be one of these bindings. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. That's the one right there. I can't zoom in anymore. It's right there. I don't know if that was probably close to 20 seconds, but it's right there. That was probably close. Sorry, boys. Thank you for the biddies, Alcar, and the fun visual puzzle. Hey! And a gifty. I appreciate you.
They look angry. Be careful.
Big appreciates. I gotta do something else. I gotta help somebody else with something else when we get out of fractals. I don't remember. Oh, I was gonna go talk to Lear for Kingsha. That's what we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure it's 1500 though, Kingsha. I remember because I got up to 1500 coins and I was like, oh, I don't need any more. I've got the coins for a whole set. Oh my god, I'm getting actually juggled here, man. Damn.
History is mine.
And I'm in the wrong tome. I'm getting walloped. I'm getting beat up.
Give me a beat. Here's my new Guild
God.
Wars 2 rap. I'm level 12 and I'm playing a human. There's a giant wall and a dragon named Shaitan. This game has no end and I can't log out. There are robots and elves, but I only have one cow. I've been stuck in these starting zones for the past 8 years.
8 years?
The developers keep adding more and more content.
8 years in the starting
area.
Alright, ChatGPT, the rap might have been alright, but your skills need some help. That's no bueno, buddy. See, I miss out on the fireball. I wonder if we can switch. Well. Oh, we got no pain anyway. We're not getting a good log here, probably. Dodge it again. I was gonna say, before things got crazy at Ark, I'm gonna be in trouble if we ever have a Condi version of Iskarin. Except, like, Iskarin does do a Condi aspect. It's just duration. And I don't think I care about that. Because, like, it's not reliable. Well, maybe on some fights, but, like, where would I gain benefit from that? Would we be able to run more Sinister if we could get a little more, you know? If I could guarantee perfect uptime somehow. Or near perfect uptime. That's one way to get over here quick. Cast this and then dodge. Beauty. Beautiful. Majority fail the previous image challenge. I do stuff right once in a while. Once in a while, maybe it's luck. I don't know if that was within 20 seconds or not. It was probably close. We're probably pushing 16 or 17 anyway. Or maybe 18. I waited till 18 so it was legal. I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. That's such a stupid joke. That's so dumb. And I got it at 19. I knew it was probably close. But I also knew what I was looking for. I knew it had to be one of the bindings of the books. It had to be. It's the only thing that made sense. So I eventually had to just start scanning through and making sure. What do you mean, huh? Don't say huh. You're in fractals. We got a pull? Yeah, we got enough pull, I guess. I gotta wait till the projectile hate goes away so I can actually shoot at him. Oh, 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 oh! He put another one up. They're coordinated. Ah, they're coordinated. I'm getting shoosted by my own self. By my own self, baby. Oh. Like, why are you still alive? I'm gonna go up there in a second, too. Oh. Okay. Oh, I gotta get off of this. Oh, I gotta get off of this. No, my stacks! My stacks are gone. It's okay. I feel like Syax at least is one of those where you really need. I'll get him. I'll get him back. I'll get him back. I'll get him back. I'll get him back. Raids look chaotic. These aren't even raids. These are fractals. But either way, the endgame stuff basically starts at top level once you hit max level. Ba-na-na-na, jig-da-boom. Ba-na-na-na, jig-da-boom. Ba-na-na-na, 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 jig-da-boom. But yes, this is maybe fractal challenge modes are maybe 5-man raids, bro. Keep getting vindicators, bro. We could stack up anyway. Keep getting vindicious. Punch him. Okay. Let me switch back to Firebrand. Someone fight these with me. Fight with me. In the name of the corruption. I mean, not that. Not that. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Push them all together. Yeah, got it, got it. They're already starting the fight now. $15 stacks. They already started the fight. The clones are already there. The clones give stacks too. Bruh. Rip stacks. It's okay. It probably doesn't matter.
Eat my dust. This is my rising.
Purging. I asked for purging, please. Thank you. I like it when we at least get puke, so I can speed this along. This part's a little slow on Condi. Well, then again. Apparently not that slow. We gotta dodge that because I didn't have Aegis. I don't think. Throw the free fireball, because it's not like I'm going to save it for the boss. Someone's dead. Ooh, someone's dead. I helped with that. You better kill it. I threw a fireball at it. It'll burn out. We're fine. It's 1%. We'll be fine. Spicy. We don't have a healer anymore. Our healer is dead. Our healer is dead. Who needs a healer? Who needs a healer? Healers are overrated, baby. Good healers die last. Well, people make mistakes. I'm not gonna crucify them. I like to think I'm not super toxic if I can help it. There are some things that I've gotten used to in my static group that are, you know, really nice, like really good boon uptimes and stability, and I can ignore mechanics and really good CC, so I don't have to worry about that either. But ultimately, like, most players are not quite on the level of my static, so, and that's okay. I used to be awful at the game, so I have no room to talk. I used to be like genuinely bad at the game, and everybody starts somewhere, so it's okay. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying these guys are bad or anyone I play with is bad. I'm just saying I used to make very questionable gear and build decisions and stubbornly stand by them. Bro, why would you not teleport back to the middle? Ah! Oh my god, now he teleports.
How dare you defile my birth chamber?
Not being mean. Just do a lot of support stuff so heroes die last with 0 mana. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times that is how it works, but the way that, like, stats work and I suppose to a degree in other games it's probably like this, but you only have sort of like a limited allotment of stat points in your gear, you know, and so the more stat points you give to defense and healing are stat points you could have spent on damage. And a lot of the endgame community in this game is very, if you time your dodges well, you need no defenses. And that's true, but can result in a pretty demanding experience for, you know, lesser experienced players. And again, that's fine, because I used to go the complete opposite way. I used to run power and crit chance and healing. And so my boons didn't last very long, and my damage wasn't very good. Because despite the crit chance, I had no crit damage, so, like, it was a mess. It was a mess. I was bad, and I stuck by it, too. I was stubborn. I'm like, no, this is good, I swear. No, I was just dumb. You think this is bad, Swoos? You should have seen me, bro. Full Zealot stats, Mace Shield Staff. I really like this cover. There are a lot of covers on my playlist, and I'm not sorry. I was very... Playing Rifle Warrior was convinced was so good. Yeah, because it shoots. What do you mean Rifle Warrior is bad? You can do a heckin' shoost. Can't be bad. Impossible. Bro, I feel you. I used to like Wanderer stats a lot too. Before the Zealot stats, I was into Wanderer stats. So I'm like, oh my god, it's Soldier's gear. The best gear in the game, but it's got boons. It's so good. I was delusional. Probably shouldn't have bothered recharging there, but it's not like it matters. No pain, no gain means you're not getting a good log. Ooh, Ectos. But my point is, the endgame in this, my point for Gray, the endgame community in this game focuses very, very highly on everyone should do as much damage as they can because you don't need defenses. You can dodge. You know, you can use active defenses like dodging and abilities. You don't need toughness or vitality. The exceptions come into play in raids where the tanking is toughness based. The tank will aggro to whoever has the most toughness, and in that situation, you need some toughness. There are some other niche roles that require some toughness, like hand kiting, but that's very end-gamey. You don't need to worry about that right away. But largely, even the healers will run a bit of damage, so they can do some damage. The boon supports will run damage, so they can do damage and boons. There are static groups of fractal gamers that do not run a healer at all. They have just 2 people doing boons and 3 people just doing damage and just plowing through it as fast as possible. Played the way I wanted, it was still fun. It was still fun, and once in a while it wasn't meta, once in a while we would get a gamer who would recognize what, because I would play with my wife all the time, and we ran similar builds. And we ran shouts with pure voice, so every shout had reduced cooldowns, which is now lumped in. That doesn't do that anymore. Cliffside. So every shout had reduced cooldowns. We ran retreat. We ran stand your ground. We had our core value, or core virtues. So, like, we just staggered Aegis. And once in a while, someone would notice, like, you guys don't do much damage, but, like, I don't have to do anything. I can just stand here and do damage. And, like, yeah, that was the point. I played primarily a protection monk in Guild Wars 1. And so I wanted to play a protection guardian of sorts in Guild Wars 2 for a time. But that was before I learned how to do damage. Before I learned the ways of setting things ablaze. I mean, nothing. What do you mean? I didn't say nothing. Pretty sure I just puked on somebody. Blasted them big time. Whack it! Ultimately, that's what it's about. It's about having fun. And that's why, like, when people ask, you know, hey, how do I get to 80 really fast? How do I you know, play the best this or that? Like, just play what's fun, honestly. It really is, like, the best advice. Just play what's fun, and you'll find your way in time. I eventually did. You'll find your way, you'll hit 80, you'll get the experience, you'll get your levels, your masteries. And if you need help along the way, I try to be here 6 days a week. Somehow I don't feel like I'm going to be here 6 days this week, but we'll see. Ba-ba-da-ba-boom. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-ba-boom. And if I'm not here 6 days a week, I'm always available on Discord. You join the Discord, no pressure. I don't want anyone to feel obligated, but if you join and you need help with something, you can reach out, whether I'm streaming or not. And myself, or I've got a couple other gamers in there that are willing to help out most of the time too, so. Anything special at 50? I wish, Charlatan. I mean, a title. A title that will be very rare for a while, because no one will have it, but, like, people don't notice my title now. So, like, they're going to notice a title. Like, I wish they would update it and change the color. If Ascended Achiever were pink, because, like, Ascended Gear is pink, I think that'd be so gnarly. I think that'd be so sick. And I would be elated. And then I would be very hyped. You don't think they have that many? Dave, how many do you think I still don't have? How many points do you think I'm really missing, pal? The answer is not many. The answer is less than 100. Way less. Way less than 100 points. 5,000. If you count all of the annuals from the festivals, it might approach 5,000, I suppose. But I can't do those yet. I'm caught up on those. Boo, boo, boo. My nose is bothering me a lot. Actually, it's probably my mustache tickling my nose, but... Fucking cave get in my way.
Face the consequences.
Don't puke on me, you motherfucker. Not puking on me, stinko. Yo, we ported mid-dash. That was kind of sick. I mean, it wasn't like it didn't do anything, but it was cool. It felt good. It's like after you have your... I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say it's like after getting snipped. It doesn't do anything, but it feels good. That's fucked up. Don't quote me. Only at 38.7. That's still respectable. You're close to your back guard. That was what it was. Like, initially, I wanted there to be, like, a level of completionism. I knew that, like, the very first Halloween, that the achievements weren't going to be permanent. And so I wanted to make sure I did them all. And that just started me on, like, on the path of completionism in Guild Wars 2. The large number of points and the eventual rewards they released were sort of a byproduct of that. But then they released the Radiant gear and the Radiant backguard, and I just fell in love with it, and I needed it, and so... I might go down here. And so then it became a mad dash to get to 39k. Because I wanted the backguard. I wanted this back piece that I wear. Because I think it looks super dope. I down to show it off. I'm fine with that. And then we rally anyway. Oh, I lost my stacks again, bro. This is the worst timeline.
Back on my feet, thanks to you.
We're crumbling. We're crumbling. We're crumbling. And then, since then, and actually even since before then, you know, because obviously I still love this game. I wouldn't play it so much if I didn't, you know, I wouldn't try to keep people interested in it. I wouldn't try to keep you guys having fun if I didn't care. If I didn't want you guys to play the game with me and keep it alive for as long as possible, I wouldn't be doing this. But eventually it became like achievement points were something to do because I've largely done everything there is to do. Is the Hellfire version as cool? I will show you what happened with the Hellfire version to me, because I got the Hellfire version. I don't think it's as cool. It's reasonably cool, but let me show you what happened. I got my Hellfire backguard unlocked. It's okay. It's all right. It obviously doesn't fit this character, but it's okay. A little asymmetrical, but it's all right. So I got this, equipped it on my fire character, and then literally 2 weeks later, they released Drizzlewood Coast and this backguard, which is objectively better and way easier to get. Look at the fire, the smoke, the particles. That's sick. That's dope. This is, you've got a bonfire on your back. They know you're coming. This is just, looks like you like set a crab on fire and stuck it to your back. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got the Flame Legion back piece coming. It's like you're the intro to Mulan. All of China knows you're here. You know? You got the Hellfire backguard. It's like somebody built a campfire on the top of you and then kicked it out, and all you have left is the coals. That's on your back. Parathy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Strong.
And it's a damn shame Hellfire got done dirty. Hellfire got done dirty. And I ain't okay with it. I mean, I don't play my Hellfire character much. Funnily enough, my Engineer is my Hellfire character. We're talking about Engineer a bit ago. Tried to cancel Heaven's Palm because he went invuln. Didn't matter. Shadow stepped. Didn't matter. And Charlatan, thank you as well for the follow. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, chat, that's my beautiful wife. And what that means is she's done with work and is ready to be picked up. So we are just about out of time here. Now, the streams are not always this short and don't always end this early, so don't despair if you've been having fun. No, someone needs to come home from work. But don't despair if you've been having fun. Like I said a little bit ago, I try to be live 6 days a week if I can. Although, again, I don't know if today will be, if this week will be one of those, one of those weeks, because, dodge that, nice. Things have been crazy, and I might be tired, I might be exhausted, who knows? Thank you, Maggie. Well, we gotta be a little cute. She's my better half. She's carrying my little girl. I gotta, you know, I don't want anyone to think different. Like, least of all her. So I'll finish this fight, and then we're gonna have to get out of here, unfortunately. Thank you, Maggie. And thank you as well, Clout. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate you being here. Unfortunately, like I said, I do gotta take off, but I'm gonna be live again this week. I've got videos coming out on YouTube that are maybe not necessarily as appealing to the newer players, but maybe some slightly seasoned veterans will get some amusement out of them. They're, you know, they're kind of... Are we seriously going to wipe on the Archdiviner? Boys, please. That's right. We got Baby Masker in the oven. The Doom incident. I'm gonna upload that anyway, Florian. I think it was too fun and it was too cool. I think we're gonna upload that anyway, even though it was a fail, even though we wiped. I think it was too exciting. All right, 20%, and then we're gonna look for another Tyrion to raid out to. I hope you guys have had fun. Thank you for hanging out. The turnout today has been a bit better than what I'm used to, so thank you guys very much for being here. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've learned something. And if not, again, I'm available on Discord all the time. As long as I'm not sleeping or driving. Yeah, Spicy Fractal. We're having a rough go of it. Our Sunqua Peak was spicy too. Astral, I'm sorry, buddy. It's, we live in kind of a tourist town, so... Oh my god, we might actually die. We live in kind of a tourist town, so, my wife's workload is super small these days. Somebody revive Orb! No! No! Alright, let's do it right this time. Let's do it right this time. I gotta go after this, so let's tighten it up. Tighten it up. Just a bit! What are we getting wrecked by anyway? Sickness, vengeance, afflicted? Nothing in particular. Your wife and I'll be having one in like 6 weeks. Oh my god, Astral, yours is almost done baking, bro. It's starting to get that nice golden brown. I shouldn't have said that. I mean, I'm talking about like bacon buns. Bacon bread. But that could have been perceived a little differently than I meant it, I'm afraid. See, look at this. This is how it's supposed to go. Well, Astral, congrats to you as well. Big appreciate. Your oldest is excited. See, this will be my first. This will be my first. My wife wanted a little boy and was genuinely very upset when we found out that we were having a little girl. For about 1 day, she was upset because she wanted a little boy. I had always wondered how I would feel if I had a preference. Turns out, no. I just... happy and healthy, I'm content. I don't care. And so we're gonna have a little girl, probably a little earlier than the due date is on the widget. I'll update that as we get updates, but that's still our expected date right now. For now. As we get closer and they make some changes and stuff, I will update the widget and the command as best I can. There we go. That's more like it. Break the seal. Blow! We've done it. Thank you so much, pals. Sorry to bail early. Good luck. Alright, we've got to find another Tyrion to raid out to. 410 is a great day. Birthday of your oldest. It will probably be... I'm thinking, like, we're thinking a couple of weeks earlier. Just so, yeah, they're not always right, exactly. Because there's been some... concern about my wife's blood pressure, but luckily we've actually been able to like keep an eye on it and keep it under control and stuff, so she's doing really good keeping an eye on it and stuff. But let's see, 6 days early. Oh jeez. Who are we gonna raid out to? What do we think, pals? Do we raid out to Noxie? Do we raid out... I feel like we raid Noxie rather regularly. Let's find somebody new. I'm thinking maybe Noxie anyway, though. It's been a minute. And I don't recognize anybody else. I think Noxie is probably the right call. Let's raid Noxie. Thank you guys again so much for being here. It really does. I really do appreciate it. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it means a lot. If you didn't get a chance to play around with the channel point redeems and sound commands and other commands, maybe check them out next time you're around. But that'll do it for me, pals. I love yous. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace out. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the credits. Be good to Noxie. And thank you for hanging out. You too, Florian. Appreciate you being here. Saul, take it easy. You're very welcome, Granny. Thank you for being here. It's my pleasure. I'm largely like this off stream. I'm not a different person. I have maybe the very slightest of filters on stream, but I'm the same person. So I would be just as goofy and stupid with or without the camera. But I'm glad I can share it with yous. Astral, be good, behave yourself. All of yous. Well, Swoos, I would tell you to behave yourself, but I know you won't. Be good. Love yous. Appreciate yous.